Welcome to Nasheman News. I'm Rizwan Asad. I have with me Prakash Rathod. He's the Chief Whip of the Legislative Council in Vidhan Sabha. He's also the spokesperson and he's observer for the Goa elections which have been recently held in Goa. He's been observing the Goa election very keenly and he's been working for the party very strongly, and it's a exit poll show it's a very close edge between the Congress and the BJP. Last time you had made a mistake of going late to the governor. Do you think the same mistake would be repeated, and what is the chances of forming the government in Goa?
Oh, we have been, as I've told you, you have told now, we have been working in Goa for the past 1 year. We have reorganized ourselves after the BJP government, BJP party undemocratically split the Congress party. They lured our MLAs and formed the government unethically in Goa. 5 years of misrule by the BJP, corruption charges, mishandling of COVID. These are the issues with which we fought and went to the polls. I'm quite confident, in spite of the opinion polls that have come, that it will be a close fight. I'm quite confident that we'll be able to get a comfortable majority and we will form the government. We are confident of that.
So, but
irrespective of the exit polls, we are also prepared in the event that our MLAs, we have already the 37 candidates which we have fielded in Goa. 3 seats have gone to the. We have had an alliance with the Goa Forward Party. The 37 Congress candidates and the 3 candidates of the Goa Forward Party have taken an oath. They have gone to a temple, they have gone to a church, they have gone to a masjid, and we have all vowed that come what may, nobody will leave the Congress party. And the mistake that was made in 2017 when BJP lured with money, threatening them with ED and misusing the IT, these are all the things that the BJP is capable of. And the BJP has already started trying to poach in the candidates by making sting operations, by trying to lure our candidates, and all the unethical things which the BJP normally does, headed by Prime Minister Modi and the President, Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah, and the BJP President Mr. Nadda.
Sir, but
these are the people who are murdering democracy.
Sir, but it is always to be seen that why Congress people always desert the party and join. That's a question. See, they may be trying to leave you or something. Even Congress has been doing that. Congress is the one who's shown the way how to hijack person. But why do your MLAs, whether it was in Karnataka or in Goa, why did they go? What is the reason for them to go? They are not happy with the party, or there are something, some difference have cropped up, or they are not loyal to the party.
You have told 2 or 3 important points. The Congress also is involved in taking or luring MLAs earlier. Never has the Congress party stooped to such a level of Operation Kamala. It all started in Karnataka. When Yediyurappa government, earlier when he was in the first time, he used this word Operation Kamala. He lured our MLAs. He paid money to them. We all know that huge amount of money was paid by the BJP. And this is the coercive methods which the BJP has adopted throughout the country, because BJP doesn't believe in democracy. See, the BJP doesn't believe in democracy. They want to put an end to the constitution. They want to put an end to the democratic process. All the constitutional machineries are misused. And this is a question of actually trying to bring an autocratic government in India. So we have to be very careful, and I only hope that the people of all the states where the elections have gone are taking place, they will give a fitting reply to the BJP.
But you see, in Goa,
and again
you're telling 5 years of unethical rule and corruption. But when you see the exit poll, BJP is just 3 or 4 seats away. So whereas there's no anti-incumbency factor, there's nothing talk of corruption was not there, there's no talk of development there. So do you think that people of Goa have been misled in somewhere that not by voting to Congress?
I am quite sure the people of Goa are very educated electorate. They know their responsibilities. They were not lured. The MLAs may have got lured by money and other things, but in Goa, the electorate are totally with the Congress party. They are not going to get lured by the attempts from the BJP to bribe them with money. I am quite sure that this time the irrespective of what the opinion polls or the exit polls are telling, we will confident we will form the government comfortably. And today is 8th, and on 10th evening I will again speak to you, and we will come to know and that we will be forming the government very comfortably.
One very important question: will you do the same thing what BJP did, luring, pulling MLAs from the other parties? If you get a simple majority and you got a chance of luring them and thing, and already talks are there that Congress is taking their MLAs to some resort. Your KPCC president is taking your MLAs. He doesn't have confidence. So do you think that you also will do the same thing? Operation Hand. I'm giving you this word.
No, Congress doesn't believe in any undemocratic way of forming a government. We don't we contest elections, but it's not only power that is important. It's after all the democratic principles, the morality, the ethics is more important. We will never go and do an operation Kamala-like process. Operation I will not agree with you about the operation hand. We will not indulge in any undemocratic way. We will only probably, if necessary, seek the cooperation and alliance from the other parties. But we will not break a party like BJP. BJP is the most communal party. Congress cannot lure any people who are.
So the same thing they are saying that you're also not. You're also communal. BJP says even the Congress is communal.
See whether BJP.
So why in politics you want to bring communal? You talk about development. You talk about employment. You talk about that.
You must be asking this question to Prime Minister Modi. You must be asking this question to Amit Shah. What is it they are doing? The whole country. They are only dividing on the basis of your religion. They are creating a hatred between the Hindus and Muslims. We have lived in peace for thousands of years. Do you know, in a place called Daberi, in Bijapur district, for thousands of years, Ramzan, on the day of Ramzan, the priest goes to the masjid and starts the namaz prayers. On Diwali, the priest, the imam of the masjid in Daberi comes to the temple and then starts the puja. This is the brotherhood with which we have lived for thousands of years. And what BJP is doing is, it's spreading and feeling of hatred amongst the citizens. It is a very, very dangerous process. So, and I am very surprised. Your exit polls that are coming in UP or in Punjab or in any other place, I am very surprised. The young people, educated people, should open their eyes and they should see what is happening around them. What is this? Why is this hatred there amongst ourselves? You know, Rizwan Bhai, you have played with me. You have played cricket with me. Have you ever distinguished between me and you? Have you ever thought I'm an Hindu, or have I ever thought you're a Muslim? Never. We have not done that. And we will never do it. Then why is this hatred spread now? And why are the youngsters not realizing this? Unless the youngsters realize that BJP has no development to take place, they have nothing to offer to this country. All the development that has been taken place till today, it's because of the Congress party, the policies and programs of the party. Today everyone has developed. Unless people realize this, we are in to become a rogue country.
Sir, one last question. What if Congress doesn't win the Goa election? Is Congress on the decline?
Congress is never on the decline. You can see in all the exit polls also. Congress presence is there in every state. Only sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. We sometimes, yes, in UP we are going through difficult times. We have to organize ourselves. Our leader, Srimati Priyanka Gandhi, has made lot of efforts to bring back the Congress. We have given 50% of the seats to, nearly 50% seats to women. On a Women's Day, we want to empower women. We want to empower and see that it is the Congress party that gave 50% reservation by getting the 72nd and 73rd amendment in the Panchayat Raj, and today 50% of the ladies are becoming president of Jilla Panchayat, vice president of Jilla Panchayat, Taluk Panchayat, Gram Panchayat. This is the commitment of the Congress party, and we have to remember our former Prime Minister Sri Rajiv Gandhi, who gave us this amendment, and it was the same BJP that opposed us in the parliament at that time.
No, very nice speaking to you, Mr. Prakash Rathod, a sportsman by nature. He's always been very sporting, and today also he has told that if Congress doesn't win. Mr. Prakash Rathod was very forthcoming. He's a sportsman by nature, and he said even if Congress doesn't win in Goa, they'll always work for the development of the state, the development of the people of the country, and also that Congress will bounce back. And till then, keep watching Nasheman News with me, Rizwan Asad.